Hello guys, how are you doing? It's your boy Dave Partner. What we have here is a situation where somebody was pretending to be ill with damaged hands and all, and then of course they usually cover part of their face, but a woman and some people decided to connive and expose him. But let's see how he reacts when he was exposed as a fake beggar.
Good morning. Can you make it like Look at it very well. I do know. Let's go to the hospital. No, I won't take you to the hospital. Back out from here, there's nothing that happened to you. Fast. I'm not fucking Abakaliki. I will arrest you. I'm fucking anywhere. I will arrest you. What are you making? Who wants to know what happened to your hand? Shake it. I don't know. Let's go to the what are you making? Why are you deceiving people? We want to know. Let's go to the hospital. You can't be deceiving people. I can do the rehabilitation. Nothing happened to him. He can't be deceiving people. Well, I want to say, remove it. Come out from the road. You remove your hand. In my hand of yes. We'll take you to the hospital. You can't be deceiving people. No, you will take it to the hospital. You can take care of.
So I'll play the second video, but what's happening here is that they are telling him that they want to remove all those things, bandage he has, so that they will be sure that he has an injury, and he's trying to prevent them from doing that. And they say that if they remove it and he has an injury for real, they're going to take him to a hospital or rehabilitation center, and they mean that they're going to sponsor the payments, and the man doesn't want, and the man is trying to escape. He has already picked his bag and all, trying to make his way out of the place. Let me play the second video so you can see how this ended. Don't forget to subscribe if this is the first time you're watching any of my videos. Click the red subscribe button below so that anytime I make a new video, you will be the first to get a notification. Finally, in this second video, the fake beggar has been rounded up and been compelled to remove the wraps on his hand so that they can confirm that he's not not real. So the thing is, he's probably scared of being lynched, so he's obeying what they told him, and this is what he did to fake his what do you call it, being handicapped.
See what you used. Come on, keep your hand one place. See what you used. You think you can deceive everybody? So why would you do this? Why? See, keep your hands flat. Shut up! So what is this? See, what is this? So for how long have you been doing this? Look up.
It's over more than 5 years.
For how long?
This man, I have a boss for Kekeroni. They take it as a profession. How long
have you been doing this? 5 years. See, okay, fine. Hold on. Can I even do two? No. Yes. You want to do it?
So this thing happened in Abakaliki in Ebonyi State, and now as you can see, the man has been exposed, and they're asking him how long he has been doing it. Somebody there is testifying that he has been doing it for about 5 years, and the man said that this thing he is doing, he's not the only one doing it, and they are not the only one that is trying to embarrass him. And they asked him, so where are your teammates? He said he doesn't have teammates. Basically, just meant that other people are doing the same thing too. He said that this is how he uses to make money to eat. You understand? They're telling them that this is how he makes money to eat. So some other person there is saying that they take this as a profession. I was telling someone yesterday that look, some of these beggars make more money than you and I. There are days that may pass and you will not even make money. You understand? It's not that you're not a graduate or something. It's not that you don't have skills, but there are days that will pass. You will not make sale. You will not make money or something. Maybe you're even jobless. But there's no day that will pass that the beggar will not make money. In fact, they have, what do you call it? Some of them have associations. So a new beggar cannot just come into an area and start begging. They are going to attack that beggar. So you have to be a member of the association, which means you'll be doing contribution to whoever is the chairman of that association, just to beg. So beggars make between 3,000 to 10,000 naira per day. There are days that are exceptionally good. Somebody will just count like 15, 20,000 naira and give one beggar. And you would think it will take them off the street. It doesn't take them off the street. The following day they will still be back. Go to some popular places like cinemas and, in front of banks. In front of banks are usually the best place. And in front of anywhere there are ATMs, you see beggars locking around. They lock around and wait for you to come out. The moment you come out, they come to beg. If they stay there morning till night, there's no way they're not making up to 10,000 naira. Let's say worst case scenario, they're making, let's say 3,000 naira. You understand? If you multiply it by 30 days in a month, that's 90,000 naira. How many university graduates in Nigeria are making 90,000 naira? Assuming it's even 3,000, we know that it's much more than 3,000. If the person is making 10,000, you multiply it by 30. You're getting somewhere around 300,000. So it's a lucrative business. So some of them, they marry more than one wife. They marry 1, 2, 3, 4 wives. And then they give birth to 15, 20 children. And all those children, all of them from A to Z will be on the streets begging. Till today, I don't understand why child labor is a crime and child begging is not a crime. You understand what I'm saying? If you're in most states in Nigeria, what you will notice is that as a child, you can't help your parents in their business. Because what? There is a state law against that. So if your parents sell food at the junction, the child cannot finish school, for instance, and go help the mother serve food and stuff. Because those people will come and arrest the child. So this child is going without fully understanding the parents' business. How is he going to take over? That's child labor laws and stuff. But if that child is begging, that child can be allowed to go to the streets and beg and jump into traffic and try to climb on top of a car bonnet and beg comfortably. Nobody will harass the child. So somehow I don't understand why those two laws are conflicting. So this is what we see in our society every day. So for me personally, I don't give to beggars on the street like this. If I want to give, I give to security men. I give to hawkers. These are people that have enough integrity not to beg, but at the same time, they are struggling. That security man, how much do you think they're paying per month? Might be 30,000 to 40,000 naira. What can you do with 40,000 before you take transport? Before you take transport to and fro, the 40,000 naira is finished. So most of them depend on that extra tip they get when they direct your car on how to park. That 100 naira you give them, 500, 1,000, that's the thing that tops their salary. So when I want to give, if I have money I want to give, I look for any security man around. If I can't see, I look for a hawker. When I find a hawker, I buy small. If it's granules, I buy granules. I give them 500. When they want to give me change, I say, no, don't worry. So those are the people I feel that really, really need the help. All these ones that beg on the streets, you're coming out, they will just, even kids, you will see kids, you feel, these people have mastered emotional manipulation. You feel that, man, I need to help this child. That money you give that child, the child doesn't use that money at all. The moment that money drops in that child's hands, within 5 minutes, it will get to their parents or whoever else. And that their parents will pay association dues, and then tomorrow they send that child right back into the streets. You understand? If you really want to help a child, take the child off and put them in school and pay their scholarship. So I no longer believe in giving in the streets like that. I don't give beggars in the streets. I look for people that are struggling, and try to help them out. If I can't find people on the streets, I look on my contact list, scroll through my phone. Some of my friends, I call them up. Hey, what's up? How's your business going? The moment they give you any negative stuff, you ask them whether it's okay for you to donate to them. If you find it okay, then you donate. Some businesses, especially in Nigeria, 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira is a lot of money, because it's going to fuel that business. It's going to fuel their generator for like 5 days, 1 week. You know, if you give any business in Nigeria 10,000 naira, mostly that 10,000 can fuel that business generator for 5 days or more. So these are the kind of people I give money to. So you let me know what you think. Have you ever encountered a fake beggar? And what do you think about what this man said? The man is not even remorseful. He is very arrogant. If not that he is outnumbered, he would have just fought his way out. I'd like to know what you think. Thank you very much. See you guys in the comment section. Now don't forget to subscribe. Click the red subscribe button below, okay?